So you're thinking about buying in Mississauga, but not sure about the neighborhood, the lay of the land, where to shop, how long does it take to get to downtown, all the different highway systems. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about all of that, and we're going to go into our Google Maps, and I'm going to show you exactly what Mississauga looks like, and we're going after it right now. Hey, what's up guys? This is Saul here with my partner Joanna from the GTA Elite Real Estate team right here in Mississauga, Ontario. If this is your first time here, make sure you tap that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you're notified every time we do a brand new video. And if you're in the market for a home and wanted to talk to us, you can click on our Zoom link in the description below. You could even text us at 289-569-1940 or visit our website at findgtalistings.com. All right, let's hop into my computer and I'm going to show you guys all about Mississauga.
Okay, so before we jump onto the Google Maps, I'm going to share with you guys the map of Mississauga as far as where to find listings and which are the different communities. So we have over 33 different community listings here in the Mississauga region, but only a few of them are actually not places where you're going to find homes. They're going to be more industrial, like Southdown. You got Airport Corporate, so a place like that, Meadowville Business Park. But the majority of it's going to be a lot of residential area. So this is what I love about Mississauga, is that there's quite a few different neighborhood communities and villages here that comprise of all of Mississauga. So we're just gonna name off the bunch of them here. So you know, going out west here on the north, you've got Lisgar. Then you out Meadowville. This area has some pretty good homes that are more affordable. Then you got Churchill Meadows. This area is more of a newer section. Central Erin Mills is really nice. East Credit. You got a lot of homes built in the 80s around here. Same with here, Ontario, 80s and 90s type of houses. Meadowville Village is nice. Again, it's just north of the 401. It's got some really good homes on the border of Brampton and Mississauga. Now, Malton is considered cheaper than the rest of Mississauga because it's closer to the airport, closer to Brampton. It's not as desirable, but there is people still buying out that way. You've got Rathwood here and Applewood. I consider this area really nice. It's closer to Etobicoke, South Mississauga. Very older neighborhoods, and Mississauga Valleys, you got older neighborhoods probably built more in the 70s. Cooksville is like where your main downtown is. You know, that here Ontario and Dundas, the 5 and 10 section. So you've got a lot of older homes here. You got Fairview, nice pocket here close to city center, the downtown. So you can buy houses here, but if you want to be close to Square One and not have to buy a condo, so you can still consider out here. Mississauga Valley, Credit View is really nice. So these are all really close to the city hub, this downtown. Mavis at Arundel. Arundel is another good neighborhood. Erin Mills, this is south of Central Erin Mills. It's pretty good as well, more affordable. Then you got Sheridan. It gets into the more expensive homes here. So Sheridan, Lord Park, Mineola, Park Credit. These are prime properties of Mississauga. You're going to be spending millions or more. And then Clarkson is also very affordable. I like Clarkson. And then you've got Lakeview, which is redeveloping. There's lots of stuff going on there that's coming in the next few years. And the good thing is these are all closer to Lake Ontario. Yeah, so this is kind of an overview of the Toronto Real Estate Board's different communities that are available that you can search in. So let's get right to the map now. All right, so where exactly is Mississauga? So let me zoom out a little bit, and you can see Mississauga is basically south of Brampton here, east of Oakville, Milton. You've got west of Toronto, and on the south you have the beautiful Lake Ontario. So this area is super nice. You got few highways that are bordering are going through the city. You've got the 407 highway here. Let me just draw this for you. So you've got 407. This is the toll highway, so you got to pay for that one. That goes all the way to Hamilton. And then you've got the 401, which basically, you know, goes right on top of North Mississauga gets you right to the airport, connects to the 427. 401's a really busy highway, and yeah, this goes to Etobicoke Airport, Toronto. My favorite highway, if there is a favorite, is the 403. It's pretty nice because it, it's right in the middle of Mississauga, and you've got access to Square One, here Ontario, right here, and then you've got the QEW. That's one of the most popular ways for people to travel through Toronto to all the way to Niagara, and this one is the 403. So the 403 is going to be coming in from, so 403 comes all the way from Burlington, Oakville. So this gives you an idea of the highway structure in Mississauga. Okay, so what else is Mississauga known for? So Mississauga is also known for their parks. So there's quite a few parks out here in Mississauga. So if I Google all the different parks, the ones that are pretty popular is the Arundel Park. That's a place to go for any time of the year, really. Then if you go down to the lake, you got Jack Darling here. So Jack Darling. So there's a series of parks here that I really enjoy coming to see. So for me, I like Jack Darling, Ray Marsh, Richards Memorial Park. You've got the Korea Park. That's a nice Japanese garden. You got the Lakefront Promenade Park. That's a really nice one. Port Credit Memorial Park and J.C. Saddington Park. You've got basically another area which is nice is the Credit River. So the Credit River is a beautiful area that you can jump into and take a look at. Like here's one, Streetsville Memorial Park. So this is a photo of the Credit River. It goes all the way to Lake Ontario. This is over in Streetsville, and we did make a video about Streetsville, so I'll put that link here. So those are the main parks in Mississauga. All right, so let's talk about shopping. So now, if you're looking for malls in Mississauga, you're going to find quite a few options here. So let's start with the top up here, which is the Smart Centers here. You got all these big box stores. You have the Meadowville Town Center. That's another nice mall for the locals up in Meadowville. You are now going to go this way towards Erin Mills Town Center. This is, you got the Walmart there. You've got Indoor Mall. That's a nice place as well. South Common Center. It's okay, not the best mall. Sheridan Center. It's an older mall. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not one of my favorite places to go to. Okay, and then you have obviously Square One right here. That's an enormous shopping center. Square One is one of my favorite malls. And then the other mall is Dixie, the Dixie Outlet Mall, which is right here. So zoom out a bit. So Dixie Outlet Mall. That's another good place. Then you got a lot of small plazas. I don't really go there much. And then the last one I would say to visit is the Heartland Town Center. You've got a bunch of stuff out here. All these massive big box stores. You got a Costco nearby. In fact, if you're looking for Costco, which a lot of people want to know about, you've got two Costco's in Mississauga. There's three. There's one right here. This one is on Dundas and Dixie area. Okay, and then you've got another Costco in Heartland, which is basically Mavis and Britannia. And then also there's another Costco right here on Laird and Winston Churchill Boulevard. So these are the three Costco's. This one actually has a gas station in there as well. Okay, so grocery stores. So let's talk about grocery stores in Mississauga. So there's quite a few good ones. A lot of ethnic food can be found out here. For example, this one is a really good one, Adonis. It's a grocery store with a lot of Middle Eastern type of groceries. You also have Highland Farm. That's always a nice place. Got a good product. Let's see here. Metro is your major chain grocery store. So Metro, Loblaws, there's a ton of those in town. And then you got your No Frills, which is, obviously the cheaper product. No Frills. Another one, I'm not sure if it's still around. It's called Food Basics. That's the word I was looking for. So then there's also Nations. Nations is really good as well. I usually go there. They got a lot of different variety, mostly Asian food and Asian groceries. I've never been to this one, Seafood Supermarket, but maybe some of our audience members can talk about that place. But yeah, there's quite a good option of different types of grocery stores in Mississauga. Not to forget, there's TNT, which is really popular. So yeah, you're gonna have a really good options of what to find here. So yeah, another supermarket that's really popular is Yong Meng Supermarket. This is also a pretty good place for Asian food. Okay, now as far as eating, so if you want restaurants, there's a lot of restaurants. I don't even know where to start here. There's just so many. I forgot to mention Streetsville. Streetsville has a lot of right here, Queen Street and Thomas. There's good places for walking. You got a lot of local restaurants, pubs, bars. Same with Port Credit. This whole street's lined with restaurants. Snug Harbor is a popular place to go for dinner, for seafood. There's a bunch of other restaurants on Lakeshore. There's obviously tons in Square One area for eating, like Moxie's here, Alioli Restaurant, Grano Ristorante. I've been there a few times. Then if you go up to Heartland, this is where you're gonna find a lot of different food spots. Like you got, I think the Tandoori Flame is still here. Yep, Tandoori Flame, Karai Boys. Yeah, there's a bunch of ethnic food here. Lots of little shops for, shawarmas, donaires. Shawarmas are pretty popular in Mississauga. And then I made a video before on the new plaza, the Erin Mills Plaza. This place has a ton of different food joints. I think this place has a lot of options for you. It's like, so I made a video on that, so I'll put the link here above. And then, so if you also go down on Winston Churchill and Dundas, there's a few more restaurants. This one's pretty good. Watan Kebab, East Tican. I've been there a few times. It's all right. Another place that we could look at is Dixie and Eglinton. So Dixie and Eglinton, this is where you're going to find a bunch of really good restaurants. Like we go to the this one is called the Bamyan Kebab House. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, so Bamyan Kebab's really good. And then I haven't tried any of these ones much, but and then across the street you've got more food joints. This one's pretty good if you like pastries. Crown Pastries is good. There's quite a few pastry shops that have Mediterranean, Middle Eastern type of baklavas and all kinds of goodies. So yeah, there's plenty of options in Mississauga for foodies. Okay, so one thing about Mississauga is that it's really close to the airport. So right now, if you look at the map, the airport will be right here. So airport's basically in Mississauga, and it's right in the corner in the north east side of Toronto and Mississauga. Sorry, the northeast side of Mississauga. And yeah, so that's one thing that's really good about Mississauga is that they're close to the airport. So GO stations. So the GO stations, let's look for those. So the GO station is the train system, and it basically goes from basically got Lisgar. See the train track goes from Lisgar, Streetsville, goes to Arundel, and then from Arundel goes to Cooksville to Dixie, and then it goes over to Toronto there. So that's a good way to get to downtown. So for example, if I am in Lisgar, So yeah, if you're going to be traveling from, let's say, Lisgar all the way to Toronto, you got a couple options. You could either drive there, so you'd have to take the 401, 427 all the way down to Union Station. That could be about a 50-minute drive. If you live more closer to, like, for example, Square One here, so the drive would be about a 26 to 55 minute, depends on what time of the day you leave. This is set for 7 a.m. Now, if you were to take the bus, yeah, you can take the GO station, Cooksville GO, and that'll get you there in about 51 minutes. So transit-wise, it's okay, not too bad. Let's see if I put in here, I don't know, Churchill Meadows, Mississauga. So with Churchill Meadows, your best option would be to drive to the Streetsville GO. Sorry, from there take the train. That's an hour and 15 minutes. So this gives you a good idea of the lay of the land for Mississauga. Now, if you wanted to, if you can't afford Mississauga and you wanted to maybe go a little bit further out, the other areas around here are basically Milton would be a cheaper option. Guelph's a little bit further out. Brampton is much cheaper as well, and you've got Bolton, Orangeville, Georgetown here. Oakville gets a little bit expensive. So these are all the surrounding cities, but yeah, if you want something more affordable, Brampton. If you wanted something similar, I would say Oakville would be a good place for that too. And again, we help all buyers and sellers in all the areas in the GTA.
Alright, so now let's talk about some fun facts about Mississauga. So Mississauga, according to the City of Mississauga's website, has over 500 parks. I didn't actually know that, but there's a lot of parks here in Mississauga. A second fun fact is that the population of Mississauga is 717,000 according to Stats Canada, which in my opinion is quite low because I feel like there's about over 900 to a million people here. Now, the other fact about Mississauga is that the median pricing here is $990,000 for a home here. So I hope you liked that video. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And again, if you are in the market to buy or sell, reach out to us by calling or texting 289-569-1940. Again, you can click on a 30-minute free consultation with us in our calendar link in the description below, or you can just visit our website at findgtalistings.com. Thanks for joining on this video, and we'll see you on another one.